We're in Fremont, Ohio today with GeoPro FD19 Merriweather, and we're about to go into the museum and library complex of one of the most infamous presidents in U.S. history, Rutherford B. Hayes. Rutherford B. Hayes Museum and Library. The Hayes complex is in the southwestern part of Fremont. So coming down State Route 53, we hit the bypass of US 6 and US 20 around the town. So we took the right-hand turn on the US 6 and 20 around and down to where US 6 goes off to the west, turning left onto Hayes Avenue. The turn into the gate at the complex off of Hayes Avenue is actually an oblique right-hand turn, but we were able to make it with no problem towing our 19-foot trailer. We called ahead about RV parking, and they told us that we could park in their bus area. When we got there, the bus area was facing the wrong way for back-end parking. So we went around the turnaround area at the far end of the complex and came back, and were able to back in just fine. A little bit of orientation to Spiegel Grove, where the site is, the residence and the library. Says it was purchased by his uncle in 1845, named for reflecting pools of water which collect on the grounds after rainfall. Spiegel, of course, is a German word for mirror. Completed the residence in 1863, first used by the Hayes family as a summer resort. The museum and library opened in 1916. The first presidential library and museum houses artifacts family in the Gilded Age. So, going to the museum and library. Pay our admission fee. Out into the Great Hall here. Here's food for thought, Debbie. Quote by George Washington: "The willingness with which our young people are likely to serve in any war, no matter how justified, shall be directly proportional to how they perceive the veterans of earlier wars were treated and appreciated by their nation." Here's Rutherford and Lucy. This wing is dedicated to their time in the White House. The election results and the controversy of 1876. The electoral vote was almost evenly split. The Democrats won the popular vote, and they got thrown into the House of Representatives to make the decision. There were some machinations that went on. Well, here's a sideboard for you. Now that's a sideboard there.
You are too close to the exhibit. Please step back.
Children's costumes. Soldier. That's quite a costume. Yeah, Hayes was a veteran of the Civil War. And that's his GAR cane, Grand Army of the Republic. And around here is the carriage he purchased in March of 1877 for his inauguration. In those days, the government did not provide transportation, so that the presidents had to provide their own transportation. He purchased this carriage. Okay, we're down on the ground floor of the museum, which is dedicated to the pre-presidential life of Rutherford B. Hayes. Well, there's their family tree. They have the family tree back here if you're interested in genealogy. Hayes, of course, was a Civil War hero of sorts. He was wounded 4 times. He served in the Western Theater of Operations, which would have been in the Tennessee, Mississippi, Georgia area. I take that back. I'm wrong. He was not in the Western Theater to start with. He was actually in the East because he was wounded at the Battle of South Mountain on the eve of the Battle of Antietam in September of 1862. He rose to the rank of Brevet Major General of Volunteers. There's a little vignette of him with his arm in a sling. Lucy, his wife, caring for the wounded. Oh, she's caring for him after he was wounded. She became the mother of the regiment. Started out as a major and ended up commanding the 23rd Ohio Infantry, at the head of which he was wounded at South Mountain and later was a general officer, brigade commander. There's a picture of the young Hayeses. Rutherford before his beard, and Lucy. This is a neat interactive display. It's a chance for young visitors to put on a backpack, a knapsack, and to shoulder a musket to see how heavy the equipment was. See here, everything weighed 40 pounds, 46 pounds. There's a classic picture of a well kitted out Union soldier of the Civil War. Now we're going to go over here to the Rutherford B. Hayes home, and we're going to take the house tour. This is a nice view of the very large front yard, suitable for croquet on a grand scale. that's it for this time. I hope you enjoyed this video and will take time to view some of our other ones. Thanks for watching. Please click the thumbs up icon to like the video and share with your friends via email or social media. I'd love to have you subscribe, and if you do, please click the little bell icon so you'll get notifications whenever I post a new video. Goodbye.